Hi, welcome to PMC Knives and Tools. I picked this little multi-tool up at Walmart recently. I paid £9 for it, which is about $9 US, and I thought I'd do a quick review and comparison video. It is a multi-tool that I've owned previously. I did buy one many years ago out of curiosity and then gave it away because it turned out to be crap, basically. But when I saw it in the supermarket last week, I thought I'll pick that up and do a quick YouTube about it. So here we go. So it comes in this little nylon sheath, which is cardboard lined for rigidity. Bit loop on the back. It's okay. It won't stand up to too much hard wearing, but it's fine. I'll put that to one side. The tool itself is stylistically very similar to one of the old Gerbers. It might be the suspension. If I've got that wrong, let me know. But certainly there was an older Gerber that was, one of the budget ones was very similar to this. All the tools are internally accessed, none externally, as you can see. And these little screws just hold all the parts in place. You can actually take these screws off and out. I've done it before using the needle nose pliers on my Leatherman Bond, and using the one that I had previously that I gave away, I swapped a couple of the parts out, just for fun DIY modification purposes, no real reason. So, the pliers themselves are spring loaded. You can see the little captive spring there. It says on it that they are 2CR steel, just there, if the camera will focus, maybe not, which is fine I guess. They appear to be relatively chunky, a decent odd size. They don't open hugely far, but they'll turn small to medium nuts and they'll grip fairly well. It's definitely heavier at the plier head than it is in the body. You can tell that the body is substantially lighter. Okay, all the tools are non-locking and they're all accessed just by nail nicks. So let's see if we can get them out. Okay, first of all the saw. Yeah, the teeth move backwards for tool cutting, and it's not flared, but they're okay. They're relatively sharp. The saw itself is only 2 inches though, so you're going to really struggle to saw much with it. You will get through little twigs and stuff. That's a pretty comfortable handhold there, and because the pressure on the saw is going to be that upway, you are going to have no problems with the fact that it doesn't lock, so that's okay. Not terrible. What else do we have in here? This guy here, terrible. This can opener, I tried it yesterday, could not even get a hole started in a tin can of food. It's not sharpened at all. It has a bevel and it has a twist which give the aesthetic impression that it would work as a can opener. It does not. It also doesn't work as a bottle opener, which I tried also because of the location. So if you put your bottle in here, you can't get the leverage past here to get this to bite the cap. So that's pointless. And it doesn't even have the Swiss Army style screwdriver on the end to make it redeemable. So forget that, useless, can't use it. What else do we have? Okay, a couple of tools here, I'll use them both at once. This is a medium-sized slotted screwdriver, absolutely fine. Non-locking, so if the screw is particularly tight, it might slip, and that is always a little bit of a hazard, could scratch you. Got a bit by a screwdriver the other day right here, as you can see. Not this one, but the same principle applies. And we have an awl. This is bladed. It is slightly sharp, and strangely, these are usually chisel ground, only sharpened on one side. This is actually sharpened on 2 sides, although it's only beveled on 1 side. It might do a job as a package opener, it might do a job for hole punching as well, with a bit of force. So that's not terrible, but again, non-locking. Okay, the pliers, I should have said, do cut wire and cable ties and all that sort of stuff relatively well. You need to give it a wee bit of twist as you do the harder stuff, but it works fine. Anything too thick though, and it will misalign and deform. Just be cautious of that. But these are £9, so you can't expect a great deal. The blade is really quite sharp, not surprisingly. Nameless steel, we don't know what it is, but factory edge on it is. Wrong part, let's try that. we go, decent. Surprisingly good factory edge. Folding, non-locking, UK legal, 2-inch long blade, flat grind. Yep, relatively good. Doubt it's stainless, it doesn't look like stainless steel, so if you are going to put it through a bit of use, maybe give it the odd wipe down with an oily rag, just to prevent any rust spots. But it'll be very, very easy to sharpen because it's soft steel. File doesn't file anything on either side, crosscut side or the bastard file side, completely pointless, except perhaps as a pry tool. So if you want to use it for opening tubs and paint can lids and stuff, it'll do that fine, and it's got 2.5 inches of length to give you a bit of leverage as well. So maybe redeems itself slightly there, as opposed to the can opener, which has no redeeming features. But hopeless as a file, doesn't file, so don't worry about that. But as a pry tool, yeah, it's fine. Right, last two are the Phillips and the micro slotted. Let's see if we can get the micro slotted out, which is a pain in the arse. There we go. Okay, micro slotted is somewhat chisel ground, which is fine. It does a decent enough job. Again, non-locking, so just be careful. The Phillips, the grooves on it could be a little bit more well defined. They remind me of the cheap knockoff Swiss Army knife Phillips that you get. It does turn a Phillips screw so long as it doesn't have, it isn't too tight basically. Also, it won't turn a larger Phillips screw, it's more like a Phillips 1, like a PH1 size. So bear that in mind too. And again, non-locking, so don't apply too much torque, or if it slips you might get hurt. So, that is the Asda Walmart $9 multi-tool. Is it okay? Yeah, it's fine. What would you do with it? Probably throw it in the kitchen drawer and use it for changing batteries in the kids' toys. You know, maybe fixing the odd door handle, things like that. You're not going to use it as a daily hard use tool. You're not going to use it as a work tool. Maybe give it to someone as a gift if you need a little sort of last minute stocking filler for someone, you know, that you know likes gadgets, that sort of thing. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It'll do a passable job at light use, and for £9, you can't say fairer than that. It's still pretty much a bargain. If it does a passable job for £9, that's pretty good. Take care, guys.